Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Captured by Kage. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? As you can see by the title, I am giving you guys some amazing tips on how to stay motivated when you're just starting your business. And the reason why I did this because there have been times where I felt overwhelmed. I started thinking, is this really my calling? Should I even be doing this? But yes, you guys should be doing this, and I'm giving you amazing tips on how to stay motivated because we all need motivation, okay? So the first tip is self-care. Now I know there have been times where you have neglected yourself, you haven't even been eating your breakfast or lunch, you're literally overwhelmed, you're consumed with your work, and you just haven't even had a break, and that's not good for your mental health or your physical health. So I suggest that you take a day out or a few hours in the day and make sure you just look after yourself. Now whatever that means to you, do it. If that means having a bubble bath, if that means going off and playing football with your friends, if it means like playing video games, like personally I like to play Sims 4. I disconnect from the world and I just go into another world. You literally need to take time, because what happens is when you are constantly thinking about work, you actually make a lot of mistakes, you don't reflect, and you're not actually progressing. So when you do look after yourself, you're able to reset and refresh and reflect and then go ahead and kill it, okay? So that's the first tip, self-care. Now the second tip will have to be network with others in your industry. Now if you have social media, that's fantastic because there are Facebook groups. If you hashtag your business, you'll find people within your industry. And I think it's really important because you can find out so much information by just asking. People have a lot of inquiries. You can find a mentor, and people are at different stages in their business. And I just want you guys to know that every industry is oversaturated, okay? Every industry has too much people. What you've done has already been done, okay? So it's good to be with a bunch of people that know what it takes to be successful and know what it takes to be within your industry, and they can really give you tips. And it can also motivate you in terms of they're your competitors, so you can see what they're doing, like, oh, that's amazing, and you can work on it and improve on your business, or you can see the mistakes in other people's business, you can advise them, or you know what not to do. And also there's always important information. They may share events or lectures or courses, anything. So make sure you go where you are appreciated, go where you find people that are like-minded, because the majority of the time when you're starting your business, a lot of your family and friends, they don't really care. They say they support you, they don't even know what support really is. So you need to find people within your industry that can really help motivate you, and you can be each other's motivational buddies, accountable buddies, find a mentor, do whatever, but that is definitely a key motivator. Okay? Hey, the next one is a calendar. Now this is my calendar. It's not filled out because it's October, but as you can see there's squares in it. And what I love about a calendar with squares, it means you can fill it out. I think it's important for everybody to have a calendar so you can organize what you're doing throughout the week, and then you can also look back to the previous months and see your patterns, your behavior patterns. Are you completing tasks? Are you skipping things? Are you focusing too much on this aspect of the business? Are you just focusing on business every day and you haven't gone to the gym or whatever? This calendar holds you accountable, and I prefer a physical calendar because you can see it every single day. You can stick it up on the wall, whereas a lot of people use their phones as a calendar, but sometimes you might be on your phone and you might be emailing people, or you might be on a phone call and you're not really keeping up with your calendar. So I always say get a calendar, write on it and see what you've done, what you haven't done, and how you can improve, and it will definitely keep you motivated. Definitely get a calendar, okay? Sorry, my camera just cut off. But what I love about the 10-year, 5-year and 1-year plan is that you can really think about where you want your business to be in 10 years. Now, you don't have to be so detailed about it, but sky is the limit. So in 10 years time, I expect Captured by Kage to be a 6-figure business, 6-figure income. That's what I'm looking for. And to be honest with you, in 10 years time, if I work hard and I progress and do everything I need to do, in 10 years time, it's possible. If I want to be on Forbes list, in 10 years time, I should be in Forbes 10-year list. Like literally, I can have a company of photographers working for me. This is not impossible. So basically, sky is the limit for you. Where do you want your company to be in 10 years? Write it out. And then where do you want it to be in 5 years time? in 5 years I could be here, 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 and here. That makes sense, it's 5 years. And then you're like, well, in order for me to achieve this, that, and this in 5 years, then surely within the next year I need to do this, this, and that. And by the time you know it, you have a little kind of stepping ladder of where you want to be, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And you can definitely keep it between you and yourself. You don't need to tell anyone, it's very personal, and it can also change, but it just gives you a sense of direction of where you're going, because a lot of the times we love to plan like a month ahead or a year ahead, but we should actually be planning for the future, especially with business and especially with the climate changing and everything. So I think it's best to do that. Definitely keeps you motivated. Now the last thing on my list to keep you motivated is, this is what you can do daily for daily motivation. Choose 3 things that you need to get done. So for example, with me, I need to make sure I work out or keep active. I need to make sure I'm studying my law contracts because I'm going to pass soon. And I need to make sure I promote my business. And I have to have those 3 things done every single day. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy. And there is no, it can't be done. It has to be done every single day. Unless I'm really ill, that's the only excuse. So choose 3 things you need to do within your business or whatever it is, but make sure your business is one of them. And make sure you do it every single day. You combine that with taking a break once a week. You combine that with networking with people in your industry. You combine that with your plan, you combine that with your calendar, and then trust me, you are going to stay motivated. And I also want you to remember that it's okay when you don't feel okay, because sometimes you're going to feel drained, but you shouldn't if you take a break, you know, and you shouldn't if you are surrounded by people within your industry who help motivate you as well. But yeah, those are my tips and they're definitely working for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below, and if you don't want to comment below, just make sure you use these tips because they're really going to help you out, okay? With that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. I am officially uploading every Friday. I'm not doing every Tuesdays anymore. I'm not doing every Tuesday and Friday anymore because it's actually just too much. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video next week. I hope you enjoyed this video.